What up, YouTube? It's your boy Outfitting. And man, I know just hours ago, I was talking about how, I was gaining more and more respect for Shawn Porter the more he talked, but he talked himself into a ditch. This guy says that Errol Spence is not one of the top 3 welterweights. My thing is, bro, by saying that with majority of fight fans believing that you lost a fight, which I also believe you lost a fight, you basically just put yourself lower on the totem pole. You're not proving anything. How can you say you're in the top 3, but the guy that beat you is not in the top 3? I watched the fight, as well as every other fight fan watched the fight. Going after the 10th round, going into the 11th round, the fight was 5-5. 5 rounds voted for each fighter. And either one of those rounds could have gone either way because it was tit for tat the whole entire time. If that's not a draw, I don't know what else is. In the 11th round, Shawn Porter got dropped. In the 12th round, Shawn Porter got dominated. So that's 3 points. That's 3 points right there. He clearly won the 12th round, and he dropped Shawn Porter in the 11th round, which makes that a 10-8 round. So that's 3 points. So even if you believe that, Shawn Porter won 7 rounds and Errol Spence only won 5, he still loses, guys. He still loses. Yeah, I don't know what else. Matter of fact, I take that back. Even if you feel like Shawn Porter won 7 rounds, Errol Spence's knockdown round makes it 2. So, it's a draw. What can you say? What can be said to make people that hate Errol Spence understand Shawn Porter lost that fight fair and square? There was never a time where Errol Spence was hurt. There was never a time where Errol Spence was dazed. He fought Shawn Porter's fight, stayed in the pocket, and they duked it out. Errol Spence landed the cleaner shots the whole time. Shawn Porter missed way more than Errol Spence. Shawn Porter hit the gloves way more than Errol Spence. Errol Spence countered him all night. He landed more punches, and he knocked him down. That's a clear win, guys. It doesn't matter if you don't like the guy. You clearly beat him. Those are facts. There's nothing you can say to debate that. So Shawn Porter, where are you getting this from? You did not win that fight. And then the guy goes on to say that, if Errol Spence is the boogeyman, I must be the candy man. These fighters ain't ducking Terrence Crawford, they're ducking me and all that stuff. He claims Manny Pacquiao's ducking him, even though everybody's calling Manny Pacquiao out. So if he's ducking Shawn Porter, then he must be ducking everybody because everybody's calling him out. He can only fight one guy. He says Danny Garcia won't mention his name. You already beat Danny Garcia. Okay, who cares? He says Keith Thurman won't mention his name. Keith Thurman isn't mentioning anybody's name. If anybody, he's ducking Errol Spence. He already beat you, Shawn Porter. Don't get me wrong, I feel like it should have been a draw. I feel like it was a close fight. He was just a little more tech savvy than you were in that fight, and you were more of a brawler. And usually the way to beat a brawler is by outboxing him. That's what he did. But, I felt like the fight was close. But at the end of the day, I don't think Keith Thurman's scared of Shawn Porter. He fought Shawn Porter. The only person I think is scared of Shawn Porter is Terrence Crawford. And I know I'm going to get some hate for this, but it is what it is. In the video I posted earlier, I mentioned that Shawn Porter called him out again. He didn't leave it to his dad this time. He called him out. Terrence Crawford, we're hearing crickets. Where you at, bro? So yeah, Shawn Porter, just stay on the right track and keep your focus on Terrence Crawford. You didn't beat Errol Spence, and Mayweather definitely wasn't ducking you. Mayweather would have embarrassed you. So I don't even know why you mentioned that name. Conor McGregor is only mentioning the top boxer fighters because he's only trying to fight boxers to get money. So you not being a guy with a belt right now on a super high profile, he's not going to mention you. I don't think Conor McGregor is ducking you or afraid of you since he fought Mayweather. Right now, I'm starting to feel like maybe Shawn Porter just got drunk and went on a rant because none of what he said makes sense. Then you misinterpreted what happened in the Terrence Crawford versus Mean Machine fight. You said that he needed to fight southpaw. Why is he not switching to southpaw? He did fight southpaw, and he was getting worked until he switched to orthodox. That's when he figured it out and ended up getting the stoppage. So, like the whole conversation, the whole interview, it just throw the whole thing away. Shawn Porter wasn't in his right mind when he said all that stuff. He was in his right mind when he said that Terrence Crawford needed to cross the street and come over to PBC. Since all the PBC fighters are who he wants to face, why would you not go to the same household as the PBC fighters? Instead of telling all of them individually, hey, one of you guys come over here. Makes no sense when all of them could just fight each other over and over and over again and make millions of dollars. Not only that, Al Heyman is teaching everybody how to be their own boss and allowing them to make their own revenue, and he's not taking a big chunk of it. If you're with Bob Arum, you're in a slave contract. If you're with Eddie Hearns, you're in a deceitful slave contract. Eddie Hearns does nothing but lie, and Bob Arum takes a lot off the top and the middle. You're not really making that much money with Bob Arum. So, as I always say, if you have a contrasting opinion, go ahead and hit the comment box. Just do not use profanity or try to curse me out or disrespect me. I will not approve the comment. And if I do approve the comment, I'm going to disrespect you back. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscription button and click the bell icon so you can get more news from your boy. I Fit In, out.